If you are also interested in learning UGC, but you find it confusing, this is the video for you. This is going to be the #1 video for how to start UGC in 2026, especially if you're a Gen Xer or a baby boomer. And in case you haven't seen my face before, I'm Megan. I have taught over 14,500 something Gen Xers and boomers how to start UGC by leveraging their age, their life experiences in the current season of life they're going through in getting brand deals and working with brands and becoming a successful UGC creator. I've also been doing UGC for almost 4 years and replaced my 6-figure corporate job back in 2023 with just UGC deals. So here is the first thing. Save this video because it's going to be really helpful. And then let me know if you are, actually only if you are, let's say 40 and over, let me know what your age is today. How old are you today? Even if today is your birthday, let me know. How old are you? Type your current age in the comments. I'd love to know. Okay, so the first thing is to understand, obviously, what UGC is. A lot of people complicate it and they say too many words. It basically, UGC stands for User Generated Content. As a UGC creator, you are going to get paid to create content that brands can take and use for their own marketing purposes. I'll give you a couple examples because that's how my brain works. Okay, my mom and I are on a retainer, which just means we're making videos every month for a cat litter company. That cat litter company is running a bunch of ads across Facebook, Instagram, I think TikTok as well, maybe YouTube. They need more content. They need more videos to run as ads on social media because that is how they get a ton of their customers, like most other companies, is through social media ads. So they hired my mom and I to create 2 videos per month for them. We are creating those videos in my house with my cats. My mom is coming over. We're creating them on my iPhone, right? So we're making these videos. We're sending them to the company. We are not posting them on our social media accounts unless we want to, but we're making the videos, sending them the videos about their cat litter and why it's so great and why everybody should get it. They're taking those videos and they're running them as their own ads on social media. That, in a nutshell, again, is what UGC creators do. You have to understand that today in 2026, companies need to be on social media because that is where all of their customers' attention lies for sometimes multiple hours per day. You're probably scrolling, obviously, here on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. Companies know that your attention is on social media, so they need to show up where your attention lies. If they know they need to be on social media, what does that mean that they need? They need content. They need always so much content to post as Instagram Reels on a random Tuesday throughout the week, the month, the quarter. They also need a lot of videos and content to run as ads across social media so that they can acquire new customers and be able to turn on the lights tomorrow. You do not need followers to do UGC. You do not need to be a big influencer. That is one of the beautiful things, one of the many beautiful things about pursuing UGC. P.S. Before I go into the nitty-gritty details, if you want a PDF that explains this, maybe even in more detail than I can explain in a quick video, if you pause this video, save it. Again, let me know what your age is. If you're 40 and over, let me know what your age is in the comments. Go to my profile, click the Stan Store link, and you'll see a free UGC checklist that over like 85,000 people have downloaded. It'll help you get started like as soon as today. It'll help a lot. So it's yours if you want it. One of the other first things you're going to want to do, and you'll see this in the checklist, is you're going to want to start to create videos so that you can create a portfolio. Just like any other type of company, because this is a business that you're going to be doing, any other type of business, you want to see their website. Your portfolio is going to be your website. Just think about, like, if you hire anybody, like we just hired like a car detailer because our car was a disaster, or like a carpet cleaner. I'm looking at their website to see what they do and if they're the one I want to hire. The same is with UGC creators with a portfolio. So in order to create a portfolio, especially if you're a brand new beginner, like I was in 2022, I had no videos to put in my portfolio. I had no work really experience to put in my portfolio. What you're going to do then is you're going to do like most people do, is go around your house and look at different things that you have, or maybe even apps on your phone you can create videos about. For me, the first 2 ever UGC videos that I created were for cat treats that I buy my 2 cats. They were super simple. I shot them on my iPhone 12 or whatever it was, and I edited them on CapCut. You're gonna do the same. Now, if you're like, what kind of videos am I even gonna be doing, Megan? I'm so confused. If you literally go to my profile and look at one of the pinned videos in my profile, it's 3 UGC example videos I have been hired to do for companies. One of them is with my mom, and it's like one of my favorite videos 2 years later that I've ever done. If you go look at those, you will get inspired by the kind of content you'll create with your own products. Your videos are not going to look exactly like mine. That's okay. But to know what UGC videos typically look like is going to be super helpful. So pause this video and go to my profile. You'll see, or actually maybe even after this video, after I'm done yapping at you, you can go look at these 3 example videos. It'll give you some ideas on what to create. You're going to want like 4 or 5 videos, and you're going to go to canva.com. If you're in my course, this is just like a shameless plug for my course. My course is $87. This is where I've taught almost 15,000 Gen X and boomers. In the course, if you do decide to join, which obviously I'd love to have you in there, but zero pressure. If you decide to join, I just don't want you to miss out on, I think it's module 2. I have done for you Canva templates that will make your life a million times easier and save multiple hours, because it's all structured for you. You're just going to literally change your information, swap out your pictures, swap out the pictures for your pictures, and then upload your videos, and it's going to make a whole lot more sense. So if you ever do join my course, please know that is in there for you, and it's going to save you a lot of time. Once you have your portfolio, and again, like, your portfolio is going to be an ever evolving asset, basically. I got started in 2022. My portfolio was ugly. It was like not that pretty. It still landed me several thousands worth of UGC deals. So you have to know that at the beginning, your first videos are going to be your worst videos naturally. You have to understand, I always try to remind people of this, but UGC it's not like you can make a lot of money. You can make 6 figures with UGC. A lot of my students are making 6 figures, or they're making like $5,000 plus every month with UGC. If that's the case, and there's a lot of opportunity, a lot of money with this is a business. You have to treat it like a business. And because it's a business where you can make a lot of money, it's not going to be an overnight thing. It is not super duper easy and sunshine and rainbows. There's going to be things that frustrate you, that you need to work through and learn. Obviously, that's why I teach it, and why I have a community around my course, is like, you need some support, okay? Especially if you're brand new to this. But you know, it's not always going to be easy. There's things that are there's going to be roadblocks. There's going to be bumps in the road. But because it is such a great opportunity and there's a lot of money to be made, you have to know that going forward. So the same thing with your portfolio. You're gonna create more and more videos. You're gonna get better at it. It is a skill that you're learning. If you're brand spanking new, like my mom was, she never even filmed herself before, never edited a video, did not know what CapCut was, does not have a TikTok. She had to learn all these things, right? So you're going to have to learn as well. So just know that going forward. Once you do have a portfolio and you've got some videos under your belt, there's so many ways to connect with brands. There's apps, platforms, direct pitching, which I love, emailing and DMing companies. There's agencies, there's local businesses. I love also talking about local businesses because it's such an untapped market in this UGC space. So many companies in your town or city, they need content, and you could be the one getting paid to create it for them. So just don't sleep on the local businesses. And you're going to want to connect with brands though. Once you have your portfolio, you've got some videos, you've got, you're building up your confidence creating and editing videos. Now is the time to connect. You literally could have the best portfolio, the best videos, but if no companies are seeing your work, you're not going to get any deals. So start pitching, start joining some platforms, Breakfast.io, Vidsy, Coley, Incense, Billo. There's so many ways to connect with brands. Your goal is to connect and let them know the value you can bring to them. Oh my gosh, cat hair all outside. Or maybe it's cotton. Anyways, there's so many ways to connect with brands. You're going to find your preferred way. I love pitching, and I love showing up on social media, letting brands know that I'm a UGC creator for hire. That is how I get, after 4 years, that's how I get most of my UGC deals to this day. So start connecting with brands and get after it. Again, I hope this is helpful. This is how you start UGC in 2026, especially if you're Gen X or Boomer. Good luck. Keep me updated.